Where does bread come from? Bread comes from the grains of wheat, which are the seeds of the wheat plant. Farmers plant these seeds in fields which sprout and grow into new plants, with heads of wheat kernels containing the grain at the top. When these are golden brown and ripe, they are harvested using a combine harvester, which cuts the stalks and then separates the grains of wheat and the head from the stalks and other husks of the kernels in a process called thrashing. The grains of wheat are then taken to a flour mill. A grain of wheat is made of three main parts. The outer protective layers are called the bran, which contains fiber and other mineral and vitamins that are good for you. The wheat germ is the part that grows into a new wheat plant if the seed is planted. The part that is the most important for making bread is the endosperm, which makes up most of the grain and contains a lot of starch as well as a protein called gluten. The grains of wheat are crushed or milled between rollers and sifted, separating the bran and the wheat germ and making a fine powdery white flour out of the starchy part of the grain. You can make wholemeal flour by mixing the white flour with some of the bran. The flour is then taken to a bakery where it is mixed with water and yeast to make dough. Yeast is made up of millions of tiny living organisms that in a warm, moist environment converts sugar in the flour into bubbles of carbon dioxide gas. Kneading the dough tangles together stretchy fibers of gluten, trapping the gas bubbles and making the dough rise and expand. Finally, after the dough has risen, the bread is rolled into shapes and baked into a hot oven to make loads of the bread we eat.